guys are well. I do have a word for you guys. I have a couple words for you guys today, but I'm gonna start with this one because it's very important. Okay, it's December 31st. We're literally about to go into the new year. I want to read this to you real quickly. Okay, this is Proverbs 6, verse 16 to 19. There are six things the Lord hates, seven that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs out conflict in the community. Okay, now I want to just bring this one to your attention really quickly. This is number 18, okay? A heart that devises wicked schemes. That is someone that is, plotting and planning and, making attempts to cause conflict and to stir up wicked schemes, or someone that is quick to rush into evil, okay? And that's what it says here. Feet that are quick to rush into evil. Now, just because you are not the person that spread the rumor, just because you are not the person that collected the bones, the skeleton bones, and decided to spread it and do evil with the information, does not mean that you are not quick to rush into evil if you listen to it. Okay? Because if you listen to rumors and gossip and you come into agreement with it, yet you don't even know if it's true or not, that is someone that is quick to rush into evil. Don't you notice that as soon as there's negative information about you that is put out there, whether it be through a friend group or family, or whether it be through school or through workplace, don't you notice that people are very quick to rush and feed into it, to spread that rumor, to collect the information they heard and to take it to other people without even knowing that it's true? That alone is someone that is rushing to do evil. Because if a lying tongue is spreading that and you take on that information and then you choose to spread it in a public setting or a public environment and it starts to spread like a virus, you are no different from the person that lied. You are no different from the person that spread these rumors, which also means your heart is quick to rush into evil. And when you are someone that is coming into agreement with that, as in you may not know if it's true or not, but you're listening to it and your adrenaline rush is pumping, like you're seeing it as tea, you're seeing it as excitement, and you're quick to rush to listen to it, and you're feeling pumped up and you're putting your 2 cents or your opinion in it. And the 2 cents and opinion that you're putting in is based on what you're hearing or based on you believing what you're hearing, but you have not heard both sides to the story, or you don't know what the truth is, or you don't even know that halfway or in the beginning it was twisted and turned into something else. You are no different from the people that are spreading this information. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the Lord said the blind is leading the blind. There are so many people, December 31st today, there are so many people who are so focused on gossip, on tea, on specific information that has nothing to even do with their calling, their will, their purpose, their relationship with God. And they are so focused on it, they've already lost sight of their goals for 2025. They've already lost sight of what it is that they're supposed to be focused on, because why? They're distracted. You have to understand that there's people out there who are so quick to spread information because it's going to benefit them, whether it be, they're going to get the promotion, whether they don't like you and they want to be favored in the workplace, or they want to be favored in the family, or they want to be looked at as more superior than you, so they're quick to spread this information. Or whether it feeds their adrenaline rush because they have envy and jealousy towards you, or whether it be they just want clicks and views, or whether it be that they just want to spread the information to discredit you, discredit your calling, or discredit your anointing, or discredit the person or whoever. Point of the matter is, when a person is quick to spread information without knowing facts, and they see that the information they're spreading is spreading fast and people are actually taking it on, There's something that they're benefiting from it. And what they're benefiting from it is why they chose to spread it in the first place, their motive. But the people that are listening to it, the people that are feeding into it, people that are jumping on board, what they don't understand is they're not benefiting anything from it. But what they are doing is they are blocking their own blessings. They are blocking their own breakthroughs because participating in something like this means you're no different than the person who is starting the rumors or who are spreading the lies in the first place. Okay. So the point of me saying this is many of you guys, you have to stay focused and not be distracted by he say, she say. People coming, if anybody comes to you and says, this person said this person said that, immediately block them. Because let me tell you something. Why are people coming to you and telling you what this person said, that person said, all of that? Why don't they just go to God? A lot of times people will literally, you know, believe man and will literally flock to man, what a man is saying or a person is saying, before they go to God and ask God if this information is true. They will be quick to spread it. A lot of times people don't even check to see if the source that they're hearing this from is even legit. They're just so quick to spread it. Why? Because they already had malicious motives in their heart, and this is an opportunity for them. They see it as an opportunity. That's why they spread it. And some people, they see bringing the information to you as an opportunity to throw you off your path, even if they're not the one that spread it. They see it as an opportunity to bring it to you, to throw you off your path, to emotionally manipulate you, to make you start feeling some type of way, to make you lose your focus because they want to bring the information to you because that's going to benefit them. Because seeing you thrown off or seeing you get caught up in the mix will benefit them. Some people just like drama. And you guys have to understand that the ending of the year, this is when the kingdom of darkness is literally trying to fulfill their contract. And many people right now, they're not even focused on their calling. Their main focus is how can they spread this information? How can they tear this person down? How could they tear that person down? How could they bring this, they bring that, bring that? That's all they're focused on, not realizing that what they're carrying into the new year is what their new year is going to be. If you go into the new year being a deceiver, if you go into the new year being a gossiper, if you go into the new year being a liar, if you go into the new year being a jealous or envious person, or you go into to the new year being a malicious person, that is what you are coming into agreement with your when it comes to your 2025, and you have to remember that. Stay focused and don't let people throw you off your path, because a lot of people that do this stuff, they have something to gain from it. That's why they're doing it in the first place. You, on the other hand, you're not going to receive what they're trying to gain from it. If anything, you're going to lose out, especially if you're coming into agreement with nonsense like this. It's time for you guys to focus and put your focus on God, and put your focus on the calling that God has given you and what God needs you to do. And that's why you notice that when you guys do engage in gossip, or you listen to gossip, or you're hearing something about someone else in the workplace, or you're hearing that about a friend, you're hearing that about a family, you notice that you get headaches, you start getting dehydrated, then you start feeling spiritual warfare attacking you. And you're thinking that someone else is attacking you, like, oh, I think someone's doing witchcraft on me, or someone's hurting me, not realizing that you opened the door to engage with a gossiper. You came into agreement with a lying spirit. You came into agreement with a malicious spirit. You came into agreement with someone with haughty eyes, and that's why your spirit is triggered and bothered. That's why you're having headaches now. That's why you're feeling nauseated now. And the more you keep engaging it, you're noticing you start feeling more sick. Now you have insomnia. Now you keep going online and checking for updates about that person, or checking for updates about that from through that text message, or checking for updates through that email about that person, because you just came into agreement with that. See, when you focus and you mind your business, you are at peace. You're wondering why you're not at peace when the information that you're hearing is not even about you. It's just tea that you're interested in, but you're feeling like you're not at peace because you came into agreement with it. That's why you're not at peace. It's time for everyone to focus. It's December 31st. We're heading into 2025. We're too grown for this. And anyone that comes to my channel with Stephanie, someone said this about you, you're blocked. Confirmation, you're blocked. Because I'm too grown for this. I have things to do, I have bills to pay, I have children to take care of, I have a legacy that I'm running. Okay? You want God to pour on you. It's time to reflect on the things that you're coming into agreement with. It's time to reflect on the things that you're entertaining. If it's not benefiting your life, if you're not learning anything from it, if it's not revealing revelations to you as to things that you have to deal with or pray against, if it's not, anything that's confirming something that God told you and it's helping you in some type of way, why are you entertaining it? You get it? Like, we have to be really careful and we have to really discern what we're putting our focus on. I notice a lot of times when I'm operating through my calling and I'm, revealing things about spiritual warfare and I'm using my situation as a testimony to help many people. People always get upset at, why are you always talking about spiritual warfare? Why are you always talking about this? And not realizing that there's somebody out there experiencing what I'm going through or what I went through, who need to hear what they're fighting so they understand how to pray against it. So they come out of, denial. They come out of feeling like they're delusional. They come off the medication that they're being put on because they're told they're mentally ill when they're not. Because now there's someone out there that is confirming every single thing that they're going through. See, people will sit there and try to shut someone up who is exposing the hidden things in the realm, who is exposing the darkness that's going on in the realm, but they won't tell someone who is gossiping and spreading lies about people to shut up. They're tuning in, their notifications are on, they're emailing people, they're texting people. And I'm telling you this because this is the truth, and I'm telling you this because I want to see everybody win. I don't want to see people going to 2025 gossiping, lying, spreading rumors. Anyone that you see that's still doing this, beginning of 2025, you gotta literally go to God and question, ask God about them. So God has a lot of his children right now really focused on their path and their calling, not running around. He said, she said, they said, he said, she said, they said. So this is a very, again, this is a very serious situation, and we have to take things very seriously, and we have to be careful with what we're coming into agreement with. Okay. And again, if anybody ever has any problems with anybody, go to God. Go to God. You should not have to go to another brother and sister to gossip about someone. Go to God and ask God if it's the truth or not. If you're curious about someone, go to God. Because let me tell you something, nobody online, nobody in a church, nobody can prove to you that they're a prophet or that they're hearing from God. You know who's going to prove that to you? God. And if you have a real relationship with him, guess what? He's going to tell you who's real and who's not. Because anybody can lie. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you have to know God for yourself. And you have to have a relationship with him for yourself so he can show you the truth. And then you don't have to go to man and hear what this person says or go to that person and hear what they got to say. Because right now, a lot of what's going on is the blind leading the blind. And people coming into agreement with people who are prideful, arrogant, who know when they're wrong, they don't want to repent, who have no problem tearing someone else down because they see them as competition. And people are coming to agreement with that, not realizing that they're going to be held accountable for coming into agreement with that, right? So I wanted to share this. Please use discernment. I love you guys. I'll see you guys.